Welcome to this explainer. We're breaking down the latest SERPLab SEO newsletter to reveal the massive, invisible shifts Google is making in how it scores and surfaces your content. If you've been feeling the ground shifting underneath your traffic numbers lately, well, you are absolutely not alone. Today, we're bringing in the hard data to show you exactly what is changing behind the curtain. Here's our roadmap for today. We'll be looking at the new spam update, decoding content effort, checking out how power is shifting to readers, unpacking the AI traffic illusion, and finally, winning with community signals. Let's jump right in. Section 1, the new spam update. We're kicking things off with a global August 2026 spam update. Now, this one is a big deal because it targets general search spam policy violations globally, rather than just zooming in on link spam or site reputation abuse. It's a crucial distinction. Google is essentially cleaning house on a massive scale. And what's wild is that major volatility trackers like AccuRanker and Mozcast were flagging elevated activity days before the official August 18th announcement. They were picking up serious tremors in the search results right around August 12th and 13th. Google confirmed the update wasn't technically live before the official date, but the big takeaway here is pretty clear. Don't wait for a press release to find out if your site is in the crosshairs. Catching compliance issues early is absolutely critical. Now, instead of spam, what does Google actually want to reward? High effort, quality, and genuine user discussion. These two specific fields, content effort and UGC discussion effort score, actually surfaced in a previous Google API leak, and they are fascinating. We're talking about AI-driven scoring signals that feed directly into Google's preliminary ranking systems. While they are technically separate from the spam update itself, the timing paints a clear, undeniable picture. Google is rapidly and severely tightening its filter on what it actually considers valuable. Section 2. Decoding content effort. Everyone in our industry loves to talk about keywords, backlinks, and technical audits, but almost no one is talking about content effort, which is a ranking feature Cyrus Shepard discovered hidden right in the quality rater guidelines. And here's the thing. Effort has literally nothing to do with word count. Anyone can use an AI tool to pattern an article out to 3,000 words, right? That's not effort. Instead, Google is actively looking for 5 visible signals that prove you did actual, useful work on your page. Effort means showing a clear methodology. It's providing behind-the-scenes evidence of how you arrived at your conclusions. It's injecting a genuine perspective that completely bypasses recycled automated facts. Basically, Google wants to see the fingerprints of real human work. So you need to run this self-audit right now. Ask yourself honestly, could someone reproduce your page with a basic Google search? If your answer is yes, your site is probably low effort in Google's eyes and highly vulnerable. I know, it's a harsh reality check, but it's the most effective one you can do today. Before you hit publish on your next piece of content, stop and ask yourself this question. Because if you're just summarizing what's already sitting on page 1, you are giving Google absolutely zero reason to prioritize your page. Section 3. Power to the readers. While Google is getting way stricter about what you publish, they're simultaneously handing massive control directly over to your readers. We're seeing new personalization features roll out across search, discover, and news, and it's a huge paradigm shift. The old way meant Google dictated the content feed based on these opaque black box algorithms. But the new way? Readers can now type exactly what they want to see directly into the Discover app, completely bypassing those traditional algorithmic hurdles. Users can explicitly state their preferences and even curate their own audio briefings in Google News. The ecosystem is moving fast from algorithmic dictate to active user curation. That means brand loyalty isn't just a nice-to-have anymore. It's suddenly a direct, measurable ranking factor. 600,000. That is the staggering number of unique sources people have already selected via the new Embedded Preferred Sources button. Publishers need to implement this right now to secure their visibility in AI overviews and top stories. Think about that for a second. By literally just adding a button to your site, you give your readers the power to whitelist you across Google's surfaces. When they click it, boom, your site is added as a preferred source. If you run a content site, implementing this button has to be your #1 priority this month to lock in those reader relationships. Section 4. The AI traffic illusion. Okay, so we've all been wondering how much traffic these new AI features are actually driving, and more importantly, how on earth we're supposed to measure it. Well, let's unpack some mind-blowing first-party data from Alex Galinos. He tracked over 51,000 AI events, and guess what? Nearly a quarter of all AI overview traffic, 22.4% to be exact, is actively being misattributed to your direct channel rather than organic in GA4. And during the worst tracked month, that misattribution spiked to almost 30%. So listen, if your leadership team is staring at organic traffic reports right now and panicking, you need to show them this data. The traffic isn't necessarily gone, it is literally just hiding in the wrong bucket. Thankfully, the fix for this is actually super straightforward. The most actionable thing you can do for your analytics this week is to set up your tracking to capture a specific URL fragment. Whenever a user clicks a cited snippet inside an AI overview, Google automatically appends a unique fragment to the URL. It's likely already sitting there completely dormant inside your Google Analytics 4 data. You just need to create a custom dimension to pull it out into the light and start claiming your traffic back. Alex's data also showed us that AI traffic actually peaked early in 2026, accounting for up to 17% of total organic sessions, before dropping and stabilizing at around 2 to 4%. But more importantly, look at the content that still consistently wins those citations: pricing pages, transfer time guides, and HTML comparison tables. The lesson here? AI does not want fluff. It wants highly structured, specific, and direct data that it can confidently extract and serve right to the user. Section 5. Winning with Community Signals. If you want to know how to become highly visible to AI agents moving forward, this is probably the most important research you're going to see all year. Kevin Indig and Amanda Johnson recently analyzed 35,000 ChatGPT citations to find out exactly where AI is sourcing its answers. And it is a major wake-up call, because it's probably not where you're spending your marketing budget. AI is completely bypassing traditional publishers in favor of user-generated content platforms. We're talking 17.1% for UGC versus just 4% for traditional publishers. UGC holds more than 4 times the citation share. And this dominance persists from the very early discovery phases all the way down through final evaluation. And when we zoom in on that dominant UGC category, it's an absolute monopoly. Wikipedia, Reddit, and LinkedIn account for 99% of the citations. This proves that these platforms require your immediate, deliberate marketing investment. The source class getting the absolute most AI citations is currently the one receiving the absolute least deliberate investment from modern marketing teams. I mean, Wikipedia alone is pulling more weight than entire classes of dedicated review platforms. Now, you can legitimately build your community presence and command AI visibility without doing anything shady like planting fake reviews. You just need to execute these 3 straightforward steps. First, go to places like Reddit or LinkedIn and answer the real questions your audience is asking. Answer your support queue publicly. Second, if there is old, incorrect information about your brand floating around out there, get it corrected. And third, take the exact words your customers use to describe their problems and put them directly onto your most visible pages. AI wants authentic signals, and this is simple, genuine, and incredibly effective. The overarching lesson from this incredible SERPLab SEO report is that whether you're trying to avoid spam penalties or win AI citations, genuine human effort is the ultimate metric. The gap between low-effort automation and high-effort curated content is widening so rapidly right now. You just can't fake the work anymore. The algorithms, the AI models, and the readers themselves are all converging on this exact same truth. So I'll leave you with this provocative question. If UGC platforms drive 17% of AI citations and you have zero plan for a community presence, where exactly do you expect to show up? If you want to understand how to actually execute these strategies and protect your traffic, you need to head over to serplabseo.com right now to subscribe and stay ahead of the curve. Don't let your brand become invisible in this new landscape. Get the right data, fix your analytics, and start building that community presence today. Head over to serplabseo.com and we'll catch you in the next explainer.